Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is going to be a little bit different one. This is coffee and cards, and we are just going to do a little bit of a general reading. Then we're going to do some live oracle readings today. If you would like a tarot reading, we ask that you please donate to the channel because generally coffee and cards is our energy exchanges. We're doing oracle cards. So we have the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed, and we have the Angel Answers from Riley Valentine, and of course I have my CeliaGuidance deck. So welcome to the channel. We're going to start with a general reading. We are going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. And we would just like to welcome everybody today. It is a beautiful Tuesday. Where I am. I know we get people from all around the world. So welcome to whatever time of the day or night this is for you. So please just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. It is a general reading. So it is only, it is collective reading. So please just take what resonates and leave the rest. And apparently there's the throat chakra activation. And then we will... we're going to get a drink of coffee and then begin. We also have our little Sedona cup here on the table. It is my favorite place, and I had to get a cup. And so you said it's my water cup, so we're going to put water in that and have it there. It is, just takes me right back. That literally is taken on the knoll where Dave and I were married. So it's right where that picture was taken from, amazingly. So we just really love it. So this is going to be a general reading, and then we will get into some questions. So what is the general message of the day? Okay, so the first card we get is the card of mending. And then we get the card of chopped wood, which is, what are you wanting to mend? It's going to take some work. Energetically, you just have to clean it up. Like there's the broom. Are you ready to clean up the energy to mend that situation that needs mending? Because it is an unfinished symphony. It is time to clean this energy up to move forward in whatever it is that needed mending. That can be love, that can be money, that can be, your body. It can be many things. We get the underlying energy of regeneration. So what are you trying to bring to you from the past, maybe that didn't work for you before, but is now ready to work this time? Have you cleaned the energy up? Are you ready to mend the situation and clean your energy? It's like literally, are you ready to clean up your energy? Because as you clean up the energy, like it is ready to come to you. All you have to do is, do you know what you want? Do you value it? Like talk about what you want. Like dream the big dream. Like we're in like the last day or two of Sag season, which is about dreaming that big dream, Sag, that I hear the Fool, like that Fool energy. What is your big dream that you would like to dream today? Where would you like to change your life? Where would you like to progress? I want to grow my YouTube channel and my TikTok and my Instagram. So you know what I have to do that? I have to put the effort in to do that. What are, and apparently I have some preconceived energy about it, or because if I'm unsure of my energy, all we got to do is look what's happening. Same for you. What's happening with you? What do you want to change? Like, what do you want to change? What do you want to grow? Where do you want to, where do you want growth in your life? Are you wanting to expand your career? Are you wanting to bring in that love of your life? Are you ready for the biggest change of your life? Are you? I hear the next year, the focus for me is about my body, and we are definitely on that. We found great love. I'm doing the career of my dream, so now She said the next year is about my body. So we are working on that. Like we jumped in big. Are you ready to jump in? You have to take the action. Like I meditated, I got the message. You know what? But I had to clean up my energy around, okay, how do I feel about my body? What are my beliefs? What are my eating habits? What do I want to change? What am I called to change? Like, are you getting the message? And once you get the message, are you doing the chop wood? Are you incorporating the work? Like, are you doing the work of it? Like, my guidance was stop eating meat for 30 days. So we were on day like 9 or whatever. I don't even know. But I feel better than ever, honestly. Not something I would have thought I would have said, but I do feel better than ever. So we are going to continue that. And I said after the 30 days, we're going to reevaluate. And that was what I was guided to do. So I'm putting in the chop wood. I'm doing the work. I'm changing my habit. Like, are you doing that? And you got to take 30 days to do it. So what habit would you like to change today? And take that, integrity for yourself. What do you want to change? Are you willing to give 30 days to it? Like, because you can change the energy just by focusing on doing the work of it. Like, I'm changing my body. I can feel the change. Dave can see the change. Like, there is a change. So in a week, like in less than a week, in a few days, it was a noticeable change. Are you ready to change? Are you ready to, like, at work? Are you ready to do something more? If you're ready, are you putting that effort forth? Are you putting that confidence out there that you want more? Are you telling the universe, I am ready for more? Because now is the time for more. Like, literally. So all part of the channel message from Celia, I hear. So she's like, we haven't even got a tarot out. So what do you want to work on? Like, we are working on our body for the next, and I'm just saying my body, like, my body feels healthier since I've made that change. It's not for everybody. I had judgment about it. My grandma was vegetarian. Didn't always be, my dad said, but one day, you know what she said? Her body stopped digesting meat, and you know what? I had a meat heavy meal, and then, like, after that, my body was like, we need a 30-day break. So, you know, are you getting guidance? What do you need to change? How is your self love? Give yourself that challenge of 30 days. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to high five myself. 30 days, I'm going to, walk around the block or walk a mile or walk for an hour or walk for 10 minutes. Like, make, what are you willing to do for you? Like, what change are you willing to make to improve your life? Like, literally, you could literally, Celia says, 10 minutes of effort in any direction. Like, are you meditating? Meditate for 10 or 15 minutes. It can really help clear the energy and mend some things. You can start hearing the messages of what is the work you actually need to do. Because, like, it's time. Like, the universe is calling. Woo, let's go for the ride. It is time. Like, it is calling you. She said it is calling. Are you going to answer the call? Because you have a contract with it. The 3 of Pentacles, that is the card of contract. For me, that's that me and Dave and Celia energy. We're all working together. Are you listening to the messages? Are you connecting to your guides? Are you connecting to your guides? Your guides are trying to connect to you. Somebody. The current energy is the devil. What toxic trait do you need to let go of? What do you think you need to hang on to that, toxic trait, codependency, karma, how is Capricorn energy, which we are walking into in a few days. And we feel like it's going to be a heart chakra activation. We feel like the new year is going to change our planet. So he's like, has been telling Dave and I, you have to be in mission by 2024. You have to be sovereign. You have to be, into that. Are you activating your heart? Are you coming from a place of love? Are you coming from a place of love? I know we are doing our best to do that. The underlying energy, the 5 of Pentacles, the foundation, she's not locked in that room. The key is right there with her. She just, and, so he's like the key, Chiron, the key. Are you working on healing your Chiron? Doing the healing will help you let go of that toxic trait. Are you ready to let go of that? Like, what do you need to let go of? Where do you need to, what do you need to do to chop wood and clean up? Meditating, connecting, are you getting the messages? Because we feel like the messages are coming in strong. The headspace, the lovers, these two energies are normally the opposite of each other, the lovers and the devil. Like, one is a happy relationship and one is a little codependent. Where are you being codependent in your relationships? Because as soon as you get that clarity of, I want love, I don't want to be codependent, I just want to love, I am love. Like, that's her new thing lately. It's like, I am love, I love, I love everything, I am love, I love. So bring love to that headspace of that lovers and that relationship. Like, are you focusing on the love of that person, or are you focusing on the codependency of it, or a person, a job, whatever, um, whatever. Um, the immediate future card is the Temperance card, and she said, "Look, the whole upper part of the reading is all majors. That's divine guidance. We are put on this path for a reason. We are meant to work through the energy." You get the high priestess of starting to gain the knowledge and then finding the balance between the toxic energy and the healthy relationship, the healthy balance with you. Do you overgive? Are you finding balance with that? Are you coming from a place of love? And then the balance is here to help. If you ever need help, call in Archangel Michael. He is always there to help with the balance of things. You can ask him, Archangel Michael, please bring balance to this situation. Um, Another major, we get the current environment is the death card, rebirth, transformation. It is that time. We are going to a different place. We are going to a higher vibration. It is the path. You are walking it. Other people see it. That's how they see you. She's walking the path. She's walking alone, though. But you know what? She's really not walking alone. She's always surrounded by her angels. Source is always with her. She's walking towards the light. She's actually going towards the sun, that masculine energy. Are you going towards the masculine energy? Because there is the Emperor. That is the hopes and fears card. Is that your hope to, are you going for the Emperor? Are you ready for that masculine energy that is all the things you desire, all wrapped up into one? That is all the kings in one. And the outcome, another major, it's amazing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 cards are majors. So this is a definitely divinely guided message today. Are you listening? Like, Source is like asking you, come with me, trust me. I'm going to help you find the balance. I'm going to help you gain that enlightenment. Grab a tissue. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So be right back. I think I'm ready. Underlying energy. Somebody is really, I'm just feeling like my third eye. So, like, are you meditating? Are you working on opening your third eye? Are you taking that step forward? Because as soon as you put one little step in, the whole thing is going to unfold for you. Like, literally, my life changed as soon as I took one step in. Like, really, like, fully trusting. And that's what you have to do. You have to trust. There's the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Underlying energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Are you ready to stand in your power and know your worth and your balance? Like, and say, okay, this is what I have to do. Like, she's like, okay, I have to meditate. So here I'm doing it. Like, she's like, okay, I'm going to take the step. I know my value. I want to go all the way. Like, are you ready to go all the way? because as soon as you like, as soon as you step in, it's going to happen so quick. The cards that want to come out, the first card is the card of Be the Light, which is shine your light to remove the darkness. Then we get the card of Call in Spirit. In moments of confusion or clarity, sit in the power, call in spirit. It's a beautiful meditation, sitting in the power. And then we get the card of Transformation in Progress. You are undergoing some major changes. Be easy on yourself at this time. Get lots of rest and drink extra water, with the underlying energy of get grounded, take a walk, soak up the sun, put your feet on the earth. And, look, she's like, look, this rock right here, this rock right here. Like literally that rock right there. Like, and then it goes into a little heart there, and that's right here. So like that was like the background of when Dave and I got married. So we love Cathedral Rock, and it is a beautiful place. So which is where we just got back from. So no, you're being activated. No, it's a time of great change in the next month. Like she's like the next month is gonna be like it's being divinely guided. We got 7 out of 10 majors here. The underlying energy is the choice you're making. Are you walking away from the thoughts that are not serving you? Are you working towards what serves you the most? Like, are you doing it? Like, there is no lack. The transformation is happening to see you have all the worth, and the emperor energy is coming towards you. That's like where she's walking. Like she's walking, and like he's up here. Like so, like she's walking towards him. Are you ready to walk towards your stability? As you focus and gain your stability with your masculine energy, because we all have masculine and feminine. As you gain stability with your masculine energy, that's when it's really going to move things forward. So how is your masculine energy? How is your feminine energy? Have you learned to be? Have you learned to sit in the power? Have you learned to talk to source? Like, are you talking to source regularly? So, anyway, that is the general message of the day from Celia. So, hello everybody and welcome. Hi Julie. Hi Elaine. Hi Hong. How are you? We hope everyone is doing well. And as you come in, Relief, hi, how are you doing today? I am doing like super well, like channeling energy. How could it get better than that? Seriously. Um, so, Hong, do you have a question today? We're just doing Oracle. If you would like tarot, we ask that you donate. Otherwise, we just are pulling Oracle cards. We have the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Angel Answers, and then my own personal deck, my Celia Guide deck. So, welcome to the channel. We feel like you could be. We feel like you could both be new energy. So, you can drop your question, and I'll see what my guide has to say. And she asked, "Where are you from?" Yes. Just drop your question, and we'll get you a message. Yes, we will. So we're holding the Wisdom of the Oracle relief, so we will. We'll get you a card. And I'm feeling like a really strong pull to the sun. So are you somewhere you can go out in the sun or be in the sun? Because I'm like feeling like a whole like third eye activation and pulled towards the sun. So are you do you meditate? Can you meditate outside in the sunlight? You get the card of to the sea, and you get the card of flexible, and you get the card of unfinished symphony. So it appears this is whatever you're going through is just part of the journey. Sometimes we have to have a period of just finding our own direction and be flexible because as as my husband Dave said, he plans and God laughs and does his own thing. So just know like it's all just part of the journey, and like the easiest thing is, source guide me, show me the next step, like trust, because it's an unfinished symphony and it's part of your building blocks towards your happy, like. And then the next card is blessed. So like if you've been going through if you have been going through the dark night of the soul, trust that it's about to end. Me and Dave have been going through it, like we feel like we've had a new major breakthrough. So feel like, and we're like a week or two ahead of like the overall collective energy, and like it's just part of the ride, and like take it as, say, thank you source for the reference points, like all the things that we've had happen to. Yes, it's part of the dark night of the soul, and that's clearing away energy of anybody that isn't for your greatest good. Like sometimes, so like that to the sea card, like she's alone, and part of that being alone, yes, part of that being alone is you can it's I feel like relief. It's asking you, you know what, when I was to that point on my, like, everything that happens is a reference point, like my guide Celia tells me, because I've been through some crazy stuff, and you know what happened, source wanted me surrender. Like I got down on my knees and I prayed because like I was ready, like I was on the edge of suicide. Like I was to the point, like my life was in such a dark spiral. Like 5 years ago, 2018. Like I was literally on my birthday that year. I was literally to the point of contemplating suicide. Like honestly, like I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And you know what? I surrendered to God, and I felt the love of God like pour over me. And you know what? It changed my whole life. Like it's asking you to do that. It's literally asking you to surrender. Like take a moment, like everything's a reference point, because like all of that just came flooding back to me, those feelings. And no, it's a reference point. Because you know what? Now I'm able to tell somebody about that. Like I am able to say that because like, and like really take a moment and like get on your knees and tell like your God source, your higher power, whatever you believe in. Everybody has a different belief. I literally said, God, I surrender. Please show me. Please give me forgiveness. And like, I was told basically the love I have for my kids is not even one tiny, minute part of 1% of what God loves me. And like, so apparently we're having a whole, truly a heart chakra. There is my heart chakra to your heart chakra. So, like, literally take a moment and literally say, I surrender. Please lead my path. Show me, like, fill me with the love that you have for me. Like, and see if it doesn't change something for you. It literally did for me, and it really started my path in a new direction. Like, all that's going for is for you to say, I surrender, like really, and mean it. Like, I surrender to you. Please guide my path. And like, this is where the path has guided me to being a messenger for God. Like, my guide is Celia, which means heavenly. Which she says, like when I pray, like the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, she says she is the Holy Ghost, she is the Holy Mother, she is the Divine Mother. Like she is my bridge to God. Like so like that's what happened to me then. Like that's when that like change happened for me. So don't lose hope. Please, we hope you like and subscribe. We're pretty regular on doing lives, so join us. We're normally between like 9 and 11 Eastern my time. I don't know. Where are you from? So he says, normally I'm not on early at 9. I used to be, and then I haven't been, but today she was like earlier. So you're here, so you must have been the reason. And we're having a whole moment today. So anyway, close my eyes so I could see. South Africa. Beautiful. Welcome. We hope you subscribe. Yeah, subscribe, follow us. We are on between 9 and 11, which is now in about 2 hours from now from my time, pretty regularly. So join us. We are always, we do, we do. But apparently you were guided to be our first one today and to have the whole heart chakra activation. So my heart chakra to your heart chakra, save this, go back and watch it again and feel, Dave and I have been talking about all the world travel we want to do, and we want to go to South Africa. Dave's work actually has a office there, so welcome. We feel like you're new, so welcome. Hi, Water Bear. I need to look at your chart. I heard. So he's like, so I am doing excellent today. Um, so you said something about your chart. Yes. If you want to resend it now, I'll look at it right now. Like I was just looking for it. I was like, I think Dave sent it to me. He's pretty good about sending it to me. That's why I was looking at my email. Honestly, that's what I was doing. I'm like looking at my email. I don't know. I don't see it from Dave. So it's probably in my email. We were on vacation and I haven't went through my emails and I got like some emails. So I just haven't I have like 100 I need to catch up on. So thank you. Anyway, do you want a card today? We're having a whole heart chakra thing. So welcome to anyone that's joined us. Show empathy. Can we get do you just want Oracle? Do you don't have a question? She's like, do you have a rose reference? Okay, ask your question. Do you have a rose reference? Do you get roses? Do you see roses? Do you like roses? What is the roses reference? Yeah. So he's like, what is the roses reference? I have it on my necklace and I wasn't smelling it, and then all of the sudden I'm smelling it. So it's like you must have been the reason I put it on today. So what is the roses reference for you? If it's not that person, sometimes we it doesn't even have to be with that person. Anybody in your life, do you have a roses reference? But sometimes we Sometimes we do mediumship. So, um, but like I wasn't smelling it, and now it's like so like fragrant right up in my nose. So, yes, we started talking to you, and I started smelling it. So it's like, what is the roses reference? Yeah, we channel, so we're just so like your mom. Do you like who has the rose reference? Some like it's not going away, so it's like a strong message for you. Yeah. Do you smell roses? Do you grow roses? Does somebody in your family? Yeah. Do you have a rose reference? Do you like that flower? Is that flower associated with a person or any type of like, is there somebody you know that really likes them or like grew them, like that's no longer in the physical? Like, it's definitely a message for you. If not, the the other reference of the roses is like the Divine Mother. Do you do spiritual work? But like the rose thing is like right there, like the rose is like check out, look up the Daughters of Heaven. That is associated with the rose. That's why I got the necklace because that is well actually I we went to the Global Center for Christ Consciousness because Michael Meir Dad has it's a different faction of light workers in the feminine energy, which is strongly associated with the Divine Mother. So check out the Daughters of Heaven, and maybe call in the Divine Mother to help guide you, like with your, because she's there to like nurture you. Like she is like the feminine energy. So like call in that like nurturing energy to, assist you with your healing, but like very strong about the roses. So you may get a rose reference in the next couple of weeks, but like that rose thing is like strong because I'm like smelling it again. And I like literally have been on for like 30 minutes and hadn't been doing it. Um, so M's feelings and oh love. You get the here and now, and sometimes you're in a period. I'm just. Are you a twin flame? Dave and I are twin flames. That's why I'm asking. And we tend to attract that energy because I'm that kind of reader. Which is sometimes the here and the now, like she's up there alone and she's being elevated because sometimes for our spiritual path, you have to walk part of it alone to get to a certain part. And they do too, because you get to buy the book card too, and between worlds. So like we feel like you found us, so you're a twin flame, most likely, because that's what we attract. But I feel like it's saying it's trying to take you to a different part of your path right now. And just focus on like your spiritual path. Do you know where your Chiron is? Do you know where your North Node is? Chiron, my guide Celia says, is the thing we have to heal. The North Node is, your mission in this lifetime. Like, and sometimes part of that path you have to walk alone. And as soon as you know what, I stepped in to be an energy healer, my relationship came together and it was like, yeah, and when you're in a happier high vibration, you probably attract him because then he mirrors that back to you. When you feel healed and you're around him, you feel happier. But you're happier, that's why he's around you actually, not that you're happier with him. Twin flame is a very mirroring relationship, and it's about you having your masculine and feminine energy balanced. Um, so do a little research. Sometimes there's like some runner chaser stuff, and there's a lot of mirroring. And a lot of times the feminine energy leans in when that happens, when the masculine pulls back. And then you know what? The masculine feels hunted, so he runs. So honestly, the easiest way to solve all of that is say, I'm going to work on my spiritual path. Look at your birth chart. Look where your Chiron is. Celia says this is like the key. Like I'm working on my Chiron every day, doing communication. Here I am working my Chiron every day. But as you work on healing yourself and working on mission, it brings your energy into balance and that will draw them to you because you're balanced in a high vibration. That's just the shortcut. If you want to do it the hard way, you can. We're just telling you we've done it. So yes, by yourself, like work on your vibration, like it's trying to elevate you to a new place. Are you meditating? Are you like choosing the thought that makes you happy? Get up every morning, high five yourself, know how freaking fabulous you are. Like be in the high vibration. If you want to think of that person, put your hand to your heart and think only of love. Don't think I miss that person. I need this. I need that. You know what? Say, I am whole within myself because you are like, and as you feel that love and wholeness within yourself, like I love Dave, but when he wasn't wanting to work on his spiritual path, you know what? I'm like, I have to do mine. I'm being called. So, and he understands that. And like that other person mirrors you. So as you're confident in healing yourself, that other person's going to do the very same thing. Yes, definitely a process. So we feel like we're getting a lot of people that are early on the journey because I feel like that's where we were just taken back to earlier, like 2018, where I was 5 years ago. So in 5 years, I am literally now living my like dream life. I'm married to Dave. I'm have the job of my dreams. This like I love channeling my guy. Like what a better life to have. Like so, just now keep working, keep going. Like Celia always says, we are evidence of what doing the work does. So honestly, water bear, I had what was called the catalyst, somebody that I thought was my twin that activated me. And then, I got to a point of knowing my self-worth and was like, you know what? I'm just going to step into service. If that's meant to work out, it'll work out. If not, I have to just love me. And like, I'm like, I deserve better. And literally me saying I deserve better and me like, I had wrote my list of all the qualities I wanted in my person, like 2 pages. Like I knew what I wanted. Dave is all of those things. Like I say, sometimes maybe not all at the same time, but overall, Dave is all of those things. Yes, like I had what's called the catalyst, somebody that activated me. And you know what? Literally, I took a Chiron class, and about a month later, I did a focus wheel and about commitment, how I felt about commitment because I had been divorced and I kept attracting people that were non-committal, and the only common denominator in all of that was me. So I had to take a moment and look and say, okay, where am I energetically at with commitment? What do I want? Where am I at? And where do I want to be? And then you start general and go around. I see, and as you see couples in your environment, like happy couples, say, thank you, Source, for showing me it's in my environment. It's on my way to me because that's how it works. You, and you have to do some healing with that. And, say thank you for the lessons. Thank you for showing me all of the all and like what has it showed you? How independent you can be, how strong you can be, how how much I can love and value myself to know my worth now. Like be grateful for like those experiences because they were taught as a reference point, and just change that experience to that. Thank you for the reference point. Now, in 5 years, when somebody's going through something, I'm gonna know what to say because like the first person, like that whole thing that like took me right back to 2018 when I had my like huge surrender moment in that dark night of the soul, like when everything had been taken from me, like literally. So It was a reference point, which is what happens for you, and change that thought of it, this is really a simulation. It is just a reference point. So further down the line, when somebody has a question about something or somebody's going through something and I'm teaching, I'm going to know. Yes. And that's fine, but you have to yeah, change, know your power. Like when you're happy, you're calling that person in because he's a high vibration person. Like as soon as I was ready, it happened. And you know what? Say, and changing your mindset by that. Say, thank you for the reference point. Thank you for showing me what I don't want. So now I know exactly what I do want. Like I was specific. I wanted loyalty, honesty, trusting, somebody on their journey, somebody that would bring me roses. Dave always normally has me flowers. We're only home for a couple of days, so I don't have flowers today. But normally I have some flowers around me. Dave brings me flowers all the time. Like that's on my list. Some, 2 pages. Like I knew what I didn't want. So um, yeah, so but there's some rose reference for you because I'm like still smelling the roses. So yeah, like, he always buys me roses. And that's one of the things because I was married 19 years, got flowers, like, one time, so, yes, just so you know. So, I literally, and we grew, this year, we planted some rose bushes out in the back, and we planted them first time this year, and I said something about a hedge of roses, and Dave kinda laughed at me because they was the first year, and by the end of the summer, you know what? We had a 7-foot hedge of roses because I loved on them and I appreciated them. I sit in the hot tub and I meditate, and I'm like, "I love the roses. I love to smell them. I love to look at them." And I just savor them. And you know what? 7 foot tall they grew, literally 7 foot, 7 foot. So you can manifest what you want. Like I did a video last year because I like living where the green grass grows. So if you walk in our backyard, I live in Indiana, it's 16 degrees or something today. It's cold today. I have a fireplace going behind me. It's cold today. But you know what? I say I like living where the green grass grows. So you want to know, I can go in my backyard right now and my grass is so green. It's crazy. Just because I sit and say that, I'm like, I love living where the green grass grows. I'm not worried about what anybody else's grass. Like I did a video of my grass and then I went and showed my neighbor's grass and their grass was kind of brownish, not really green. Like mine's vibrantly green because I say that like your words are powerful. So, no, sometimes you can have things happen as a reference point. You are meant to be on this path because you are a light worker and you are meant to share your gifts. So, you have to think of it just all as a reference point. Thank you for showing me the reference of my value. Thank you for, showing me all I can do on my own that I've had to do since. And just reference point it. So you keeps just saying reference point. It's a reference point for you to teach and help somebody else. So, yes, we are light workers. I'm here. I'm a messenger. I'm here to, and this is my mission. My is second house of Aquarius, which Aquarius is about, you know, um, the new community, the new way, the new age, in a new way, innovative way. And the second house is about the things you value. So, Celia's greatest mission and goal is about your self love and your self worth, the things you value the most, yourself. As you value you, everybody else values you that way. We're a total mirror. If you really are loving yourself, everybody is going to pour love on you. And if you are in a negative energy about yourself, everybody is going to beat up on you. It's the craziest things. So, if you're not liking the current energy of people around you, know that's how you're treating yourself. So, are you meditating? Because my third eye is Do you meditate? We feel like you do. And then she's like milk and honey on the bottom, the all the good can come with you through the meditation. Like you can open so much up through that. So apparently today's messages are a little bit different. We appreciate everyone joining us. We are doing it a little different today. So we'd like to. Yeah, keep doing that, like raising your own vibration. Yes. I remember for a while, Dave and I was doing yoga, and I'm ready to get back to it because, like, Celia's like, this is the year of focusing on my body. So this year we're focusing on the body for like, we went to Sedona and like, I had a whole experience. Like, we've been to Sedona several times, and every time it's changed my life. But apparently now it really is changing my life in a whole new way. So we hope all of that helps. Yeah, like all of that raises your vibration. And honestly, when you attract that person back to you, you want to be in the highest vibration. Like the more balanced your energy is, the more they're going to have to meet you there. Like you want it to be high vibration. Like if not, you're going to bounce off of them. Honestly, I'm in the house with Dave. If he's having any anxiety, you know what? It makes me go to sleep. Like literally energetically, like after I'm doing this, if I go in there and Dave's having any kind of anxiety or any kind of anything, like energetically, even though we're in the same house, like I will go out in hot tub, or I will go for a walk, or I will go take a nap. And just listen to my energy. And you want to be in the same vibration as that. Otherwise, it throws your energy off. And I'll take a nap before I'm throwing my energy off. And you have to like appreciate your energy and value it like that. Yeah. It's because if you messaged him, you're energetically pursuing him when you think of him. You know what you say? Source, if it's meant to be, let it be easy and let it happen in the right time. Until then, I'm gonna like yes, say, if it's meant to be, let it be easy. Like, here, we're gonna get you a Celia card. This is the deck me and my guide Celia made. So and it's funny because that's the card you get. Let it be easy. Mantra of the day. If it's meant to be, let it be easy. Set your intentions. What do you want to manifest? And then cycles of the moon, releasing and manifesting with the moon. And you get spiritual growth, which is opening up new spiritual gifts. So let it be easy if it's meant to be. And then focus on what do you want to manifest. If you want, like, write the story how you would like it to be. Don't try to control the how, because like I'll tell you honestly, the first person I thought was my person, but you know what, after I met Dave, there's no doubt in my mind he's my person. Like we are so such a mirror to each other. Like we have all of the same moons. How he has an energy, you have an energy. And however your person's being to you, look at how you have that same energy because you are mirroring that somehow. If they're non-committal, look where you're non-committal in your life. Where in the past has it? Where have you seen other relationships that have you thought were, like where is your relationship with a committed relationship? Like I'm the one that it was with me. Like because they're just mirroring an aspect of you back to you because that's how we learn by people mirroring it. So if somebody has something that's irritating or bothering you, look where you have it because you have it somewhere. Um, and like the masculine energy doesn't like to be pursued. They want to be the pursuer. Like they truly do. They do not want to be chased. Yeah. You have to fix that. And the universe doesn't hear can't. So you can. And like write a list like I have 2 pages, like, and one of it, like the top of it, like I wanted somebody that was on their journey with me, somebody that would meditate with me, somebody that was honest, loyal. Like And just put those general words: honest, loyal, trustworthy. Like, I have 2 pages of stuff I wanted. Yes. Yeah, but you're still focusing on him, and as you focus on him, you energetically pursue him. Yes. And where in your past have you had that same issue? Like, who in your past have you not been able to trust? Where in childhood did somebody break your trust? Normally, it happens before the age of 7, and then that's kind of a repeating pattern. I would look at what house your Chiron is in, where, that's your wounded healer. But he's gonna mirror back any kind of wound that you have. He's gonna trigger everything within you to heal. Honestly, that's what the twin flame thing does. It literally triggers every part of you. Like, Dave can trigger me quicker than anybody, and I can trigger him quicker than anybody. Like, just because we are such a mirror to each other. So just know. So, like, look at where you have that. Like, look, like, as do a thing about cycles. When in my life have I, trusted somebody and they broken my trust, and like, like, feel that pattern back, like, all the way to childhood, and like, I know, but even doing that, you're like, sending him energy, which is pursuing him. Honestly, as you heal and love you, he will heal and love himself. Like, still that let it be easy card on to come out again. Good morning, Alex. How are you? Um, but like, seriously, even sending him the healing love is sending him energy, and he can energetically feel it. Like, I am doing well. We are home. We went to Sedona, so here's my Sedona cup. See, literally, that is the background where Dave and I got married. That's the tree, literally on the knoll of our. Just get that perspective. It's so beautiful. So, we are doing super good. So, Alex, do you have a question? Welcome. Yes, and come back and listen to it. Definitely, again, that was all a channel message. I have no idea what I just told you. So, as soon as I'm out of that, then it's gone. So, much love. Yes, we met some really nice people. We did some hiking. It was really wonderful in Sedona. Um, so, Alex, do you have a question? And literally, that was like a whole channel thing. So, like, all good. She's like, it's all good. Like, it totally is 100% mirroring. Like, Dave and I completely, like, if we talk about something with him, I'll go meditate, and then me and Celia will, like, how does that affect me? And then I'll come and tell Dave. You know how I have that also? Like, sure, we will get a card for you. But like, completely mirroring, like, wherever you have it, they have whatever they have, you have it in some way. And you get the card of serendipity, which is what we were just talking about, and peace and flexibility. So, just, you have to trust the process. Like, in that card, it's unfolding, like that 4-leaf clover is unfolding, and like, there's definitely that mirroring of it, and you just have to find, like, your own inner peace. And as you do that, and just trust the process, don't try to control it, because source is definitely in control. Like, I hear in my head, Dave says, I plan and God laughs. Like Dave will plan something and once again, if that person's meant for you, nobody else, they will go to nobody else. Like it is that person's meant for you. If it's for you, it's for you. No one else. Like okay, Alex, we will get a card for you. Alex, I hear pattern because you get the thinker card, which makes me feel like think back when this has happened in the past. We were just talking to somebody about patterns. Think back when in the past this has kind of happened when it's going great and then it kind of gets quiet and then you get the poised card and the new life card. Like think about the perspective of it. When has this happened? How does it make me feel? How would I like to feel instead? When in the past has somebody else ghosted you? As bad as I used to. So it's happened in the past. Like take a look, like feel a different way about it. Say, thank you, source, for moving the wrong person away from me. Like take it as that. Like take the new approach of it. Reference point wasn't the right person. Reference point, I must have been pursuing. I yes, like be grateful. Thank you. This is clearly just moving out of the way for the right thing because it's about opening your heart and just trusting and breathing. And then the loyal heart card. Knowing, say, sometimes you have to know what you don't want to know what you do want. Like, you want somebody that's not that way. Say, so like, are you seeing couples that are happy? Say, thank you, source, for that the right person is coming to me. I want somebody that's I want that loyal heart. I want somebody that's gonna like, yeah, yes. So but you have to release that pattern, like say, okay, I see the message, I've got it. You know what? I'm not pursuing. I'm gonna focus on me. And you know what? The right person, there's gonna be no stopping them. Like just thanks, reference point. Thanks for the reference point. I know I thank you for the reference point. I see my pattern. Like I see the pattern. And like take it down to that. Okay, this is the pattern I gotta fix. How do I want it? How do I feel about it? It makes me feel unheard, unseen, not valued, not enough. How do I want to feel instead? Yeah, and whatever that person is putting out, where are you putting out that same thing? Because it's a mirror. How's your self love been, Alex? So he's like, we love you. How's your self love? She said, here, we're getting you a Celia card. Reciprocity. I want reciprocity. Like I've been on a big thing about the reciprocity. I want reciprocity. I want equal give and take. I don't want to overgive. And then teacher wisdom. You are a light worker here to share the gifts of your journey. Are you sharing it and write it down? Do you clearly know what you desire? Be specific, write it down. Yes, it's definitely like with that, like it's all part of it, and they're gonna trigger that within you. Like She's like, it's just going to trigger you. But how do you want to feel when that happens? Okay, I understand it's not the right person. Source is just moving them out of the way for me. Like, Source is moving them out of the way. Thank you for clearing my path for the right person. How's your mom doing, Alex? Yeah. She's like, how's your love? We feel like, yeah, it's giving you discernment. You know, that's not the energy you want. It makes you know more than ever you want that loyal heart. It makes you know, like, it's discernment. Thank you for the discernment. Thank you for the reference point. Like, she must be thinking about you because I'm like feeling it in my heart and I hear your mom. So, like, Celia says the sooner the better. Like next week. Like try next week. Like, yeah. Just like send her a little something like, do you know, Alex, you get to be in control of that. You get to be the masculine energy. You have to take the action forward. You don't want her to be the masculine energy. You want her to be the feminine energy. Like, take the masculine energy, like, make contact, be confident. Like, hi, I just wanted to reach out and let you know I love you and I'm thinking about you. It can be literally something that simple. And like, there goes my heart chakra again. So, like, it would mean so much to her. So, coming from a mom's perspective, it would mean so much to her. So, try that, Alex. Kaylin, can we get your question next? You are very welcome, Alex. We're going to try to be consistent this week for the most part, so we hope to see you again. We are off in a few days to go south. Go to warmer weather. Definitely warmer weather. So we are going to wait a moment and see Kaylin. Okay. Yes, we hope to see you. We are going to try to do some work. We're going to Florida, but we're going to try to do some lives from there. Where we were in Sedona, we just had no signal. So it was about us integrating and working on our path. So oh, it was amazing, like life changing as always. Every time we go to Sedona, it's always life changing. We ended with a beautiful drum circle, which was magical. Um, like literally, we did that, and then we left Sedona. It was mind blowing. So and it feels like there's a lot of energy there. The first card that came out was the card of never ending story. So and then you get the card of peace, and then you get the card of thinker, and then you get the card of time to go, and then the card of why. What is your why? Why, we feel like you're overthinking this, but we feel like we're going to say we are a twin flame and we kind of attract that energy. And we feel like the why is because you have a contract with that. It's written in the book. And sometimes things like that happen to trigger you. Where have you had that in the past? I feel like your person is triggering you to find your inner peace because it's like a never ending story. It's coming back around. Never ending means it's coming back around. And the why is because you have a contract, an unfinished symphony. We feel like that person, we feel like definitely has love for you, but sometimes we have to have some separation for you to find out who you are and what is your why. And part of your, maybe because your career is going to take you on a different path for the time being, because you get the time to go. What spiritual practices do you do? What kind of teacher are you? What do you do? Because the Celia card you get is lean back. So if you're energetically pursuing that person, they're going to feel pursued. And the masculine is only normally pursued by like a wild animal, and they run if they're pursued. So literally pull your energy back. It is part of your personal karma, the karma you brought into this life and the karma you accumulate daily, and surrender into service. So honestly, it's asking you to pull your energy back from him and focus on surrendering into service, and then change your focus. Focus on the things that you do want. Like it's asking you, where's your Chiron? Where's your North Node? Are you working on your life mission? Because if you're just focused on this person, you're energetically pursuing them. And the masculine energy doesn't want that. They want you to like think about something else. Think about your hopes, your dreams, where you want to go. Think about where your career is, because we feel like it's going to try to take you to a new place. That's going to be. Are you a healer? What kind of spiritual work do you do? We get a lot of teachers, healers, guides. Well, Libra is about relationships and balance, like one-on-one relationships with other people and balance. And 10th house is like where your like career is, it's where your midheaven is. How are like it like how are your one-on-one relationships? Are you like a counselor or a like a relationship, like something with like a healer for the relationship? Like, are you a marriage counselor? Are you any kind of counselor to help teach, about that one-on-one relationship? And the best way to teach about the one-on-one relationship is to have the reference point of going through the one-on-one relationships. Like that is the way. Oh, a math teacher. That may evolve for you in the future. Do you do any like tutoring? Like, so you're with kids, so that's amazing. Just I see like in the future, like some kind of like guidance counselor, like mentor thing, like showing like like teaching people how to have that one-on-one relationship. Like, hi, the doll face diva. How are you doing today? We get a message for you. Yeah, I feel like that one on like Libra is about relationships, like that one-on-one. Like, and right now, right now the South Node. Oh, you're being so activated because the South Node is in Libra. So your North Node, or so your South Node would be in Aries, which so it's giving you an opposition, so it's totally activating you. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. You're getting activated because where the North Node is opposite you. So no things there can be like a big change, You're definitely being activated on your North Node mission right now. When you were a kid, Kaylin, what did you want to what was your career that you wanted to do when you were a kid? Like, what did you want to do? So, the doll face Diva, do you have a question or what can we do for you? We are doing super well. And now, the doll face Diva, you get the card of Imagine and you get the card of Soulmates, which is always wonderful. And we're going to get you a Celia card because, Teacher wisdom. You are a light worker here to share the gifts of your journey, grow your self love, honor and know yourself, and abundance. We hear, how's that podcast come? Like, you're supposed to teach people how to grow their self love by your wisdom. Like, that is the wisdom you have. Like, do it. Yeah. She's like, do it. Teach your wisdom. We would love to know it. Can you say you do a vlog or a blog, something? Send it to me. Send me a link so I can. We hear you have great knowledge. We would love to hear. She's like, you could do a weekly one. You don't even have to like do it daily. Yeah, send me. Can you send me the link? You can put it in here if you'd like, or just email it to me, please. But like she says, do like a weekly, like yeah, she says do like a weekly like podcast. All you have to do like once a week, just go in there. You don't even have to do it for as long as you want to go talk. So part of your calling. She's like, it's part of your calling. Thank you. I hear huge success. So he's like, huge success. Like, do the podcast. Like, she's like, huge success. Like, that abundance will be like pouring in. Yes. It's like we keep telling Shirley, do the Reiki. It's like, do it. It's like, gonna change your life. It's like, that is mission for you. And the podcast is mission for you. You are a messenger. Be the messenger. Um, be the messenger. So, hi Jay, how are you? Hi Rhonda, how are you? We are getting you, Rhonda. We have not seen you for a while. We've been on and off, but welcome. How are you? Yeah, so he's like, how are you? That's why apparently we're doing coffee and cards today. So we're just we are just doing oracle cards. Rhonda, you get the card of go the distance, and then you get the card of not for you. But sometimes something doesn't look right, but like there's the fortune right there in the middle. Sometimes things a blessing in disguise. No, we are just doing we just pull oracle for is a wave. Um, but Rue, we're gonna get a card for you. And yeah, Miss Rhonda, what are you up to? And Rue, you get the card of observer and go the distance, and then the flexible card. We say just let things just as you focus on what you don't want, the universe doesn't hear don't, law of attraction. So it's actually as you're doing things to block him, it's just actually energetically pulling him towards you. So I honestly wouldn't block him. I would just say, I'm going to focus my energy on my boyfriend and just focus on him because you get what you focus on. So don't focus on him. Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you doing today? Yes. And you know what? I would unblock him, honestly, Rue. I would, like, he just loves you as a friend. He's not trying to do that. Like, what's going on, Miss Shirley? And we are going to get a card for Jay now. I wouldn't. I would just unblock it and just let it go. And like you get what you focus on. I feel like it's just, I don't feel like it's a romantic thing. There was no romance there. It was just like, we feel like he has like sisterly, best friendish love for you. Like, I would just unblock it and just not give it any attention. Like, let it go. Focus on what you do want. If you focus on him and you keep focusing on that, that's pulling that energy of conflict towards you, which you definitely don't want. So I would just unblock him and just say, I let it go. I love the friendship we have and I want to continue having this friendship, and then put the boundary on it. Friendship. And like say, I'm going to focus my energy over here on the person I do want a relationship with. Because Jay, you get the card of soulmate and yin. So, and the underlying energy is the new life. So, Jay, what is going on with you? Feminine energy, be in your feminine energy, and there's a soulmate. So, a new life. So, what market? What market you want? Yes, beautiful, beautiful energy. Like, be in your feminine. Like, be the queen. Be in the feminine. Like, be in the feminine. Like, be that soft feminine energy, like, yeah, Rhonda, it is a time of being busy. Make sure you're make sure you're loving yourself. We've missed you. And Miss Shirley, did you tell him that? And how did he respond? Because when I just read that, I felt like such a heart sinking feeling, like, of like, okay, Miss Shirley, we got a question for you. Do you like you? We're going to ask you the same question. Do you like you? Because you know he's a mirror to you. And you blamed him for hurting you, but you know what? You create your own reality. You get to choose how you feel. You can choose that he empowered you to show you how strong you are and to show you what you really want and use it as a reference point. Like, why are you giving him your power? Like, that's just what you surrendered. Like, you did this to me. No, you did it to you. You get to be in control of where your energy is. If you don't want that to happen, cut that off and be done with it and say, I take back my power. Like you blaming him is you being a victim. Like, where is your power in that situation? Like, I would say it. I call back my power. My power is I'm putting a boundary up because this is not good for me. And if you feel he's doing that and saying, I want to still work on this with you, it's like you're giving him permission to keep treating you that very same way. That's okay, Miss Rhonda. We're going to grab you a card or two right now. Miss Rhonda, you get to the sea and happy, happy, and never ending story. Part of the journey, it's going to lead you to your happy, happy. It's just a process. Try not to overthink it. Focus on, what does make you happy. Just know you are working towards your destination and everything always works out. And I think we are. Whew, strong energy. We are going to take a little break. It's been an hour and 20 something minutes. So we are going to take a break and we will be back later to do some live tarot. Thank you for joining us for Coffee and Cards. Everyone, have a great day. Thank you.